Yo, 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 what is up, boys? And welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. I am your host, Slam the Bookie. These are my co-hosts, Alpha Dog Bets and Hefe Picks. How we doing today, boys? I know we're all feeling kind of a little bit sick today. You guys doing okay?
Hefe?
What do you want me to say? I mean, I'll let the people know I have COVID. I'm COVID positive.
Oh no!
I'm quarantined out in my apartment, aka the Hefe Pick Studio, and we're gonna make it out of this. Alpha, how you feeling there, my buddy?
Thanks. Thank you so much for putting me in quarantine. I really appreciate you. I'm feeling all right. We'll see what happens in a couple days, but that's not what the people are here for. Let's get into some NBA action, guys. Yesterday was awesome for all of us. I know, Hefe, you were getting even all your leans right. Slam, you were nailing it as well, except for the good old-fashioned cluck bet. How are we feeling today, Hefe?
Listen, I mean, yesterday was one of those days where, I just said random stuff on the show and everything just seemed to work out for me. I wish I literally parlayed all the things I said. I closed the show by saying, don't be surprised if the T-Wolves beat the Nuggets, they crushed them. Don't be surprised. I took the Bucks. They won without a doubt. The Cavaliers are the greatest. I'm about to take the Cavs to win the title at this point because nobody's
They might never lose again.
They might never. Guys, they've covered 13 straight games against the spread. It's unbelievable.
100%.
But Alpha, you hit a hell of a play on the Lakers money line there. Austin Reeves, man, what a shot!
Man.
Let me tell you, Slam.
Boys.
I cannot wait to wear my Austin Reeves jersey that I ordered last night on the show. This guy is an absolute baller. At least he was last night. What was it, 5 of 6 from 3? Awesome game. And Wayne Train Ellington, huge 3 at the buzzer to send us to OT, was an awesome game. And Slam, my good friend Slam, you owe our viewers something.
All right, boys. Is that better?
No, it absolutely is not.
It was good. It was better than the first one. His
Hefe had more experience. Hefe has more experience doing it than I do. So I mean,
he's the king. He's the king clucker. He's the cluckster.
Guys,
second time, boys. It's an improvement.
Guys, and everybody who's watching out there, who the hell saw the ending to the Thunder Pelicans game?
Holy cow!
That was one of those that you will see highlights of for the rest of your life.
That was probably the craziest ending like this.
What a shot!
It was the craziest ending I've ever seen. I saw a great tweet, just a great tweet. Somehow the Oklahoma City Thunder have managed in one season to already lose by the most points in NBA history and by the longest buzzer beater in NBA history. What a season they're having.
What a year for them. What a year for them. Not in the best way, but it's definitely a year for that team.
Unreal, man. That was one of those endings where you think Shea hits that shot and you're like, oh my God. And then Devontae Graham just heaves it from basically full court. And it's just pandemonium. It's
unbelievable
one of those
shot.
What a shot, man.
If you haven't seen it, you got to literally look it up right now.
For sure. Did you guys catch that Hornets Spurs game, man? I had the over in that one as one of my best bets. That game was absolutely on fire. They ended up scoring 246 points with a low-scoring fourth quarter. They came out firing. Did either of you have anything on the Hornets or Spurs game?
Easy over.
I'm going to tell you one thing. When was the last time you saw Gordon Hayward drop a 40-piece? Jeez.
It was unbelievable. What a game.
Yeah.
Hornets just came out hot, man. I mean, like I said, they don't play defense, but when they come out hot, play good offense, they win games. So
46-point first quarter.
Yeah.
Our number one fan, Bowman said, how about the Wizards' fourth quarter? Yeah. Me and Slam know about the Wizards' fourth quarter. They went in up 5 and got outscored by 19 points, 35-16 to lose the game 119-105. I can't. I just said this. Yes, I literally just got on a soapbox about this yesterday on the show. When are teams going to stop having meltdowns in the fourth quarter? I've never seen this happen so many times.
Hawks and Wizards are.
Was about to say listed. You beat me to it. Hawks and Wizards right now are the same exact team. They are both having terrible fourth quarters. Can't close. They can't close at all. Insane what's going on with them right now.
It's unbelievable. Let me tell you something, and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, and I won't let the cat out of the bag. The Wizards play again tonight, and
I got something on it. I got something.
Hefe, I feel it. I feel the connection. No, we're not on the same page here.
I like this. Let's go. Let's jump into that game.
Before we jump into today's slate, big shout out to Pierre Wage once again for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, follow him on Twitter. Send him a DM. He is the best in the business. Let's jump right into today's slate. We only got like 4 games today, so we'll take it easy, kind of walk through it.
Yeah, take it slow.
If you guys are watching, please retweet, comment your favorite plays. We'll break it down with you guys. Like it. Shout out Bowman. He's always watching the show, man.
Yeah.
#1 fan here.
And Bowman is the GOAT. We appreciate you, brother.
This is one of those shows, guys. You comment. There's only 4 games. We're going to get to all the comments. Anything you guys want to talk about?
Alpha is actually monitoring the chat. That's why he's always staring down in like a weird angle. So if you're watching, just comment like "fuck you, Alpha" or something.
I'll see it
in the comments.
I'll see it.
Yep. All right, boys. Let's jump right into the first game here. Pistons versus the Pacers. Line sitting at -10. Pacers are on a back-to-back here. They lost to a Bucks team that had literally nobody. Good pick there, Hefe. Good call. Yeah, man. I like the Pacers in this spot, man. Especially at home. I think they're 4-1 with no rest. Again, the Pistons teams, they're not that good, right? And I think laying, if the public saw this game, they would gladly take the +10 Pistons because laying -10 is a lot. Double-digit spread here, but I think the Pacers come back home off a back-to-back, which kind of worries me. But I don't think you have anything to worry about against this Pistons team. I think they come out firing, and this Pistons team is not good defensively. And you saw in their last game against the Nets, man, they gave up a ton of points in the fourth quarter. Like, again, teams been choking fourth quarters. So I like the Pacers in the spot. Alpha, do you have anything on this play? I think BBB
I lean the Pacers. He should be calling any minute, our resident Pacers fan.
BBB
but I do lean the Pacers. What's BBB saying? Did he call you?
No. I think
okay, BBB, you got to call soon, man. I'm on the Pacers tonight, guys. I think it's a great matchup nightmare for Detroit tonight. The Pacers have some good big men, and Detroit can get exposed on the boards and down low. I think they're going to kill them in the paint tonight. The Pacers by 10 seems like a lot, but I do like that play. Hefe, do you have any action on this one?
Absolutely. Pacers -10. The Pistons are one of the worst teams in the league, 4-22. They're one of the rare NBA teams that do not average even 100 points a game. They average 99 points a game. Pacers average 110 a game. This is a Pacers team that's better, more athletic, and deeper than the Pistons. And quite honestly, and I know I'm beating a dead horse with this is still a Pacer team with players that are looking to showcase their talents to get out of town. I read an article just this morning about Sabonis and how he wants out. I see a big game from Sabonis tonight. I'm not scared to take the double-digit spread. Give me the Pacers -10.
Potential collab spot later for the boys, but I think there's going to be another game we all like a lot more. I have a good feeling about that.
Yes, sir. Let's jump right into the next game here. The 76ers versus the Nets.
I think we can agree this is probably the best game on the slate tonight.
I think it's the best worst game. The best worst game. I mean, Philly looked absolutely atrocious last night. They couldn't get anything going offensively. The Nets are missing a lot of pieces, have a lot of guys in there you haven't heard of. It's definitely an interesting game tonight, guys, with all the different variables we have going on. I am going to be taking the under in this spot, guys. Back-to-back for Philly. They couldn't get anything going last night. The live under is at 217, and that's definitely going to be one of my plays tonight. Hefster, do you have anything on this one?
So,
take your time.
Kind of like really sitting back and thinking. The Nets, the last time we saw them, they had an absolute COVID outbreak. We really don't have any information about if these players who were out the last game are going this game. Am I right? Like,
no, they're not. They can't go. They're in the protocol.
Exactly. I think the Nets put their damn heart into that game to win it against the Raptors.
I agree.
And I think the Sixers are better than the Raptors. And I'm going to take the Sixers tonight. I think that the rebounding battle is where this game is going to be won and lost. The Nets got through it against the Raptors, but the Sixers are a better rebounding team. And the Sixers have Joel Embiid, who is a force down low. I like the Sixers here on the money line. It's basically – oh, no, the line has shifted now. Philly -1.5. I'll still take the money line. And I think the Sixers get it done tonight in Brooklyn. So I'm rolling with the Sixers.
Quick question. Do you think Embiid could get rested on a back-to-back? in a game in this kind of magnitude where they need to kind of save their guys with everything that's going on in the league. I mean, breaking news, guys, there looks to be a COVID outbreak with the Lakers. Avery Bradley has just entered the COVID protocol. Westbrook is out. It looks like it's just rolling in live as we're here, guys. There's more COVID
Westbrook, Avery Bradley, Malik Monk, Dwight Howard, and THT. 5 players in protocol.
Guys, it's so crucial that we wait right now. We say this every day on this show. But as we get closer to tip-off, they're doing the testing for tonight's games. They're getting the results for those games. And we're getting the inactives pretty late. So you don't want to get screwed, guys. I hate using that word on here. But you don't want to get screwed by taking something too early. You always want to beat the line. But right now, it's safer to wait on the line.
Wow, for sure, man. Y'all said it perfectly. And I'm with Hefe, man. You broke it down perfectly, man. I like the 76ers in this spot here. I think the Nets played their hearts out against the Toronto Raptors there. We had the Toronto Raptors. Shout out Toronto. Man. I think the Nets here, they're without a lot of guys. And they play their hearts out. And so I think this game here, they show a little regression here. You know, I think it's a good spot for 76ers. But again, let's wait closer to game time. We don't know if Joel Embiid is playing or not. I still like him with or without him.
Same.
So we'll see, man. You might get better value if he's sitting too. So,
this is one of those. This is one of those. If you're a Philly backer, you wait.
100%.
Yep.
But it shouldn't move that much. Like if he's sitting, it's probably just going to go back to Nets.
It'll move a little bit.
I think it'll go to a PK.
I mean, right now it's minus 176ers. But I mean, if he's sitting, it'll probably just go back to like plus 176ers. Not really any value, really. So.
If Embiid doesn't go, look at Drummond boards. Every time Embiid doesn't play, Drummond hits his rebound props. So keep an eye on that, guys.
Kills it.
And that right there, and thank you for bringing that up.
That's a good call.
Right there is why I'm on Philly regardless of Embiid status, because Drummond is still the best rebounder, better than any rebounder Nets have. So I'm not worried about it.
He eats boards, that's for sure.
He eats boards. I love it. All right, boys, let's jump right into your guys' favorite game. It's my
us versus you. Us versus you. Knicks Rockets showdown.
Pretty much. Man, the Knicks have just been not covering at all or winning games.
The worst
right now. Going against this Rocket teams that's been pretty hot. I think Christian Wood is playing tonight. Guys, how do you feel about this game? I want to hear you guys' side here.
I'm not. There's not a chance in hell that I'm touching this game.
Hefe is the Knicks guy. He takes the Knicks, I think,
all the time
on the show. Go ahead, Hefe.
Just cut me.
What's your take? Okay. I'm going to take a breath. The Knicks are also, by the way, dealing with a little bit of injury / COVID issues. No Knox, no Obi, no Grimes, no Barrett tonight.
Christian Wood is out. My bad.
Is he out? I'm reading day to day, but it seems like this. So no Wood, no Porter Jr., no House Jr., no Jalen Green for the Rockets, but they've been without those players for a while. Look, on paper, the Knicks are better than better than the Rockets. More talented, better bench play, and better wing play. But as of late, the Knicks are literally one of the worst teams in the league and just unbackable, from my opinion.
100% agree with you. Did you see the report? The report came out today, guys, from a unknown Knicks person in the team who stated that the Knicks, 30 games into the season, don't have a personality. They don't have an identity. You don't know what they're going to do. They're not a three-point shooting team. They're no longer a defensive strong team. They're not a passing and move the ball team. No. 30 games into the year, if you don't have an identity, is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. You don't know what you're going to get with these guys every night. And for that reason, guys, I'm going to have to stay away. They're just so inconsistent. And one of the worst covering teams in the NBA. Love my Knicks. Not this year.
I love the Knicks. Everybody knows that. I literally have 2 jerseys behind me. I can't take them at a -5 on the road at a Houston team that recently has been covering pretty well until they ran into the best team in the world last night in the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know the Houston's on a back-to-back and a traveling back-to-back. That doesn't make me lean towards the Knicks, and that's coming to you as a Knicks fan. This is a layoff game that I hope the Knicks win as a fan to get right.
Agreed, 100%.
You guys are both off the Knicks, but I actually like Knicks in this spot, man. I think it's -5 for a reason. And you look at this line, you're like, dude, the Knicks have just been playing bad. They haven't covered the past 4 games. Right. And this Rockets team's off a road trip here, going back home. They're still the Rockets. They're not good, right? The Knicks, this is kind of like a spot where they need a win, right? The past 4 games have been pretty hard. They played the Pacers,
100%.
Toronto Raptors, the Bucks, Warriors, right? Obviously, those are better teams than the Knicks. So this is a good spot for them to come into Houston, get this win against a Rockets team that is, playing well. But I think the Knicks are in a kind of almost a must win.
They are. The season's on the line.
100%.
So I like the Knicks in the spot, man. -5.
I think to myself, what if it wasn't the Knicks in the spot? What if it was a comparable team, that comparable record, and how I feel about them? Would I take it? And sadly, the answer is yes. And I think it's because I'm a fan and so involved in this team. I can't allow myself to bet on this game because my heart's been broken too many times by them. I've been embarrassed by backing the Knicks too many times, like you guys have said. So screw it. I can't back them anymore. And that hurts me more than anybody else.
He's not lying. He is the biggest Knicks fan. He loves watching his Knicks. But unfortunately, my friend, they cost your pockets this year. Got to stay away from them. Guys, let's go into, to me, the biggest game of the night with the best edge. We have the Suns at home with the Washington Wizards coming to town.
Yeah.
Slam, let's kick it to you on this one. What do you think about your Wizards taking on the Suns?
Garbage.
I think the past 2 games I've said Wizards let me down every single time. Not even a game. It's like a blowout, right?
Guys, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at the Wizards.
But, for me, this feels like the spot for the Wizards. I hate to say it.
No,
there's no way you're doing this again.
Alpha is looking at me right now. He goes, Jude, how can you back the Wizards, right?
Do not do that.
Yeah.
Do not do it.
I don't like it.
Bro.
But I have a feeling it's the Wizards in spot at a +9. I know they haven't been covering, but
they're also missing their point guard. Spencer Dinwiddie is out tonight.
Oh, don't worry, because he didn't do
that
squat shit last night.
Guys,
I don't even want to say Wizards in it. I'm done backing that team. They're blacklisted. I got to stay off.
I'll take this one next. Alpha. You finish it off because we know how you feel about this game.
I just have stats for it.
Maybe Kyle Kuzma wants to step up and be an NBA player anytime soon, besides being a fashion model, because 33 minutes and 3 of 10 from the field goal, and 6 points in a game ain't cutting it against the Sacramento Kings. So ain't exactly the kings of defensive basketball. Bradley Beal is the only player besides Montrezl Harrell who's playing okay on this team. They're not playing consistent team basketball. They're just 5 guys on a court at a time passing it around, and they're just to shoot. There's no movement when one guy has the ball. I watched that game yesterday, embarrassingly, and that fourth quarter was abysmal. They cannot compete with the Suns tonight. They cannot compete with their pace tonight, with their three-point shooting, with their rebounding, and with their bench play. Give me the Suns -9. Easy. I don't even got to watch the second half of this game. Is that easy?
Did he just say easy? Shit.
For sure, guys. So guys, this is my POD here. I have some good stats about what's been going on with the Wizards this month of December. Friday, December 3rd, they lost by 15 to the Cavs. They then lost by 12 to Toronto. They then lost to the Pacers by 6. Then lost to Utah by 25. Then lost to Sacramento by 14. They only have 2 losses this month under the spread in this game. When they lose, guys, they're getting blown out, and I don't think they're going to win this game. So with the stats showing that when they do lose, they lose by a big margin, I'm going to have to slam the Suns in this spot. It's going to be a POD. Love it, and let's cash that one.
Ooh, POD.
POD. All right, boys.
He's been hot on his PODs. He's been really hot.
He has been hot, guys.
14-1 this month.
If you guys are watching this, please retweet. Show some love for Alpha, man, because he's been killing it on the show. He's been hot. Alpha. Hefe had a great day yesterday. I had an okay day yesterday. I had the Mavericks, so it was all right. Alpha, you want to kick us off in the best bets?
Yeah, guys, let's go into our best bets. We are going Wade to LeBron, guys. My best bet of the night is going to be that Suns -9 for the reasons we just stated. My second bet, guys, is going to be the under 217 in the Sixers versus the Nets, and I'm taking the Pacers by the points -10. Hefe, what do you got for the people?
Damn. Okay. I'm taking the Pacers -10. They're playing the Pistons, guys. Let's not make this hard. I'm taking the Sixers money line. I really like this matchup, and I think they're gonna crush it on the rebounding. and I'm taking the Suns with Alpha -9. They're just playing much better basketball, and the Wizards are just slumping right now. What do we got for you, Slam?
Yeah, man, I'm on the Pacers with you guys, minus the 10. Let's not overthink it here. It is the Pistons
Absolutely.
here, and the Pacers are on a little back-to-back here, but I think they get it done here at home. Then my second pick is the Knicks, minus the 5. I know you guys are probably looking at me like, dude, you crazy? But I think this is a good spot for them to actually get back on track and get this win and cover here. And then my third pick, I want to wait closer to game time here, but I do like the 76ers. I'm with you there, Hefe. Yeah, those are my 3 picks today.
Guys, quick, BBB. Yeah, guys, BBB in the chat.
What do you
saying
say?
Now we back in the Pacers. When he's not here, we take the Pacers. BBB, we can promise you we won't take the Pacers tomorrow. We'll let that be for you to talk about your amazing Indiana Pacers. Do you have questions about Thursday Night Football, guys? Hefe, what's your play on this game?
I know it's a big.
Probably.
I know it's a big. Yeah, I know it's a big public play, but the Chiefs are hitting their stride right now in the season. I'm going to back them in the -3. I know the public's all over them, but looking at this right now and looking at the last couple of weeks, the Chiefs are clicking on all cylinders, especially defensively. Give me the Chiefs -3. Alpha, how about you?
Give me the over, boys. Give me the over 52.5. I think we're going to see a ton of points in this one, and the total seems to keep going up, which is something I like to see as well. We're getting some positive line movement. So let's cash this over. Both offenses should sling the ball tonight.
What did you get it at? Over
52.5. 52.5 is what I have out from earlier.
Damn, that's 54.5 now.
Really? It's up to 54?
Would you take 54.5?
Yes, I would take it up to 56.
Okay.
I just think it's a shootout. Both offenses can move the ball and they can throw it deep.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you there. I like the over between these two. I mean, I lean the Chargers. I think
I do as well.
The books are coming off a really bad weekend, guys. So be careful betting NFL and some football this coming weekend, man, because the books are coming for revenge.
I'll tell you what, I already know my favorite play of this NFL weekend, and it's such an obscure play. And it's the Jaguars -4.
Oh my God. It's your coach's thing. It's the Kings all over again. Did anybody remember when the Kings fired their coach this year and Hefe went on his tangent? How teams that fire coaches always win the next game. They didn't. They didn't win that game.
First of all, that was a bad beat. Second of all,
such a bad
the Jaguars might win this game by 30 points. I don't know if they'll ever stop scoring.
Who do they play?
Texans.
Oh,
take under 3.5 alt line. Nobody can score on either team.
I don't know if Josh Lambo's still the kicker for the Jaguars. He might kick.
He's
30.
not. Nope.
Oh,
he is for sure not. No, I don't think he's been there for about 2 months.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Well, that was early in the season.
Well, now we know why.
Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. We will have BBB, our Friday guest. We are sponsored by Pure Wage, and we appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Let's go, Knicks. Slam, thank you for clucking today.
Is tonight finally the day that Julius